Hello and welcome to a brand new Lost Ark guide. Today the final part of Feiton Abyssal dungeon guide, Alaric Sanctuary. As with all three of them, the minimum item level requirements are 960, but to comfortably clear it, you will want to be 1000 plus. I will only focus on explaining key mechanics and important attacks that could deal a lot of damage. Oxygen mechanic is only at the first boss. For battle items, you will only need to bring whirlwind bombs and percentage health potions. For the first boss, you will get split into two groups of 4. Group 1 will fight the big shark and the group 2 will fight the siren. Their normal attacks are fairly simple and easy, where a shark boss will pretty much always do the same attack of smashing into the ground that does yellow AoE, which depletes your oxygen if you get hit. The siren doesn't have any special attacks you need to worry about. At random, either a shark party or a siren party will trigger the mechanic. The mechanic requires you to kill the yellow flying orb in the midst of the black orbs. You need to destroy that orb with your skills while not destroying any black orbs. If you destroy the black orb, everyone in the party gets a darkness debuff and you won't be able to see where the yellow orb is. Yellow orb moves pretty fast and you have 15 seconds to destroy it. After you destroy it, you will want to run straight to the center of the map, which will teleport you to the other party. The player that destroys the yellow orb will have a yellow glowing aura around themselves, and that aura prevents a big AoE wipe attack. All 8 players need to stand in the aura to avoid getting one shot. After that you will DPS the siren, while Shark is doing the same attack every few seconds. After siren is dead, there will be the same mechanic one more time. You will need to find the yellow orb, destroy it and group up everyone into the yellow glowing aura around the player that destroyed the orb. After that, you just DPS until the boss is dead. Before second boss, there will be a filler mini boss that you just want to DPS. Don't use your awakening skill during mini boss, as there is no downtime and you are going straight into the second boss after killing it. Second boss introduces you to a different camera angle and a rotation, which is easy to get used to. His attacks are very easy to dodge and don't deal a lot of damage. The mechanic is also very simple. Around the map there are 4 pillars. When mechanic comes, the boss will mark one person with red aura and that person needs to stand in line or on top of the pillar. The boss will then deal an attack that will destroy the pillar. Repeat that 4 times while DPSing the boss and you are good. Important to note is that out of 8 players, one has the red aura mark that destroys the pillars. 6 players will have AoE around them and you want to move with that AoE far away from other players. AoEs can overlap, but make sure nobody is standing into your AoE, otherwise big damage is coming to that player. And the last 8 player won't have anything, which means that he can continue DPSing the whole time. All of those appear at random on each player. After you kill the second boss, you are going straight into the third and final boss without any downtime. If you haven't assigned any positions for the third boss before you went in and killed the second boss, your first attempt at the third boss should be a full restart, or keep doing it just for the practice to see the attacks and mechanics. You will eventually wipe, as it is important to assign positions. While assigning positions, you will want to form an arrow. Who takes which position is up to each player. The safe zones sometimes won't appear exactly on the spot where everyone stands, so keep an eye out if yours is a little bit further away. The person who is taking the center spot will have his safe zone randomly spawned close to the boss, but it can be at any side. It's important to note that it will always be close around the boss, so if you're that person, keep an eye out for the safe zone that spawns around the boss. The first mechanic is always happening at 28 and 12 bars, and for this one, you will need to stagger the boss while destroying yellow orbs who will slowly move to the center of the map. You will want to use whirlwind bombs here to quickly stagger the boss, and after that you want to destroy the yellow orbs with black glow inside them, and you want to stagger or sleep the big yellow orbs with the white glow inside them. These big yellow orbs cannot be destroyed, only staggered. The general rule of the thumb is that you defend the area based on your assigned positions, so if you are top right, you will focus on destroying orbs in the top right. He repeats that same mechanic at 12 bars as well. Every 90 to 120 seconds he will do the second mechanic, which puts assigned positions into the effect. You will know which mechanic it is based on how many bars he has, so if he teleports into the center and he's not at 28 or 12 bars, you will know for 100% certainty that it's assigned positions mechanic. For this mechanic, you will simply go to your position and stand in a safe zone until the wave passes. Two players cannot stand in the same safe zone and you will both die. Always remember where your spot is. His normal attacks are easy to dodge and don't deal too much damage. Always keep an eye out to the people who get frozen to quickly attack them and free them, otherwise boss will land a devastating attack on them and one-shot them. Last important semi-mechanic is that after 20 bars he will randomly start spawning every now and then a different blue glowing orb. There will be a lot of blue orbs on the map, but this one will be slightly different. Whenever you or someone else in your group spots it, you will need to walk into it. This will freeze you for a few seconds, and if nobody walks into that specific blue orb, then the whole raid gets frozen for a few seconds. At first glance it might look like there's a lot going on at all times, but once you do the boss few times you will understand which are important attacks and mechanics and which are just his normal filler attacks. Hopefully this guide helps you understand the third Feiton Abyssal dungeon and helps you clear it. Remember to be patient with your raid group, explain mechanics to the people in a nice way, and don't get angry or tilted if you fail a couple of times. A lot of people are still new and they are trying their best to learn the mechanics, so be patient with them. If you have any questions, shoot them down in the comments. Don't forget to subscribe and turn the notifications on so you don't miss out on the future videos. Thank you for watching, and as always, I'll see you in the next one.